Hey, Scottie. Pearson Coody gave you a shout out last week during his tour-bound press conference as he got declared tour-bound on the Corner Ferry Tour. He said he's been trying to emulate you this year and be finished #1 on the points list. So what's it mean to you to hear that, and what's it like for Pearson to look up to you already, as you're such a young player still? What's it like to have someone look up to you on the Corner Ferry Tour, and what do you remember about Pearson's game?
Well, first, about Pearson's game, I remember him being really good. Him and his brother, they're both really talented players, and it's good to see them having success. I think Parker also made the playoffs, and so I love seeing Longhorns have success out here on tour. And yeah, I mean, it's nice to have people look up to you. I don't really know what I would be doing to receive something like that, but I'll try and keep doing my best, and hopefully I won't make too many mistakes, but. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Texas Longhorn family out here on tour is pretty tight, and Jordan was one of those guys that I also look up to when I was growing up, and he was always a little bit ahead of me in terms of age and, kind of golf development. And when I got out here on tour, he was a really good guy for me to be able to bounce stuff off of, and it's been, kind of the same thing, just open door policy with those guys, both the Cooties and Cole. Whenever they have questions, I'm happy to answer them, and that's something that's important. When you start out here on tour, there really is so much to learn, and a lot of it you can learn by experience, and I mean, a lot of it you just got to ask questions. I mean, there's just random stuff about where you want to stay, where you want to eat. There's so many things that go into how you want to plan your weeks out here on tour. And when I first started, I had no idea what I was doing, and so it was really good to have some older guys that I was able to bounce stuff off of, and hopefully I can be a little bit of a sounding board for the younger guys coming up as well.
Scottie, you're a proud Longhorn. Talk about your program joining the Southeastern Conference. Talk about the development of those collegiate golfers joining such a proud golf conference as Southeastern Conference.
Yeah, I feel like at the University of Texas, like I kind of talked a little bit about it earlier, it's a tight family out here. When I first came out on tour, there was a lot of guys that I knew from either when I was being recruited or from when I was on the team, and I have great relationships with all the guys that have graduated from University of Texas, and it should be a fun experience for the guys. I mean, it'll be fun for football, it'll be fun for basketball. It's exciting for me as a fan to be able to have that, and then any competition is good competition in golf. And Texas and Oklahoma have both been great golf schools, I think, for a good bit of time, and we'll be joining a lot of other great programs there in the SEC.